To finish your polar bear project, you are going to need a pencil, Sharpie, pair of scissors, and your beautiful northern lights from last art class. Let's start with the white paper and our pencil. Write your name on the paper and do the magic trick to make it disappear. Now we have a nice blank surface to draw our polar bear. And we are going to start with a rainbow. Just one line that's in the shape of a rainbow that goes from one side of the paper to the other. After that, you're going to add your polar bear's ears. The first rainbow we drew was just to show his head. We're not going to draw the body of our polar bear. He is going to be very close to us, so all we can see is his adorable face. Draw 2 ears on either side of his head with 2 little rainbow lines. Then decide where you want to draw your 2 eyes. You can put them closer together or farther apart. Draw the eyes with 2 filled-in circles. Or if you know a different way to make eyes, you can try that too. In between the eyes and a little lower than the eyes, not too low, you are going to draw the nose. You can draw the nose many ways. You can draw a triangle nose, like this. You can draw a heart-shaped nose, like this. Or you can draw a circle or oval for the nose. That's the one I'm going to stick with. Color in the nose. Whatever shape you decide to make it, you need to color it in with the pencil. No peekaboo spots allowed in the nose, even though it's a big shape to color in. Make sure that you cover all the white. The last thing we need for our polar bear is a mouth. Polar bears have different mouths than humans. They have basically 2 upper lips. So we are going to draw 2 U shapes right next to each other under the nose to make his smiling mouth. When you're all done with your drawing, it is time to do something called outlining or tracing. You are going to take a black Sharpie marker, hold down the paper with one hand while you draw the polar bear again, but this time with a Sharpie. So we're going to draw the first big rainbow at the beginning, covering all the pencil. And then we're going to draw the ears one more time. Then we're going to color in the eyes and the nose and draw his mouth. You can see that by tracing or outlining our drawing with black Sharpie, it makes the picture more clear. You can see it better when it's outlined. Don't forget to outline everything, even the mouth. Make sure your Sharpie gets a cap snapped on it before you move on to cutting. We are going to cut off all the extra paper around the polar bear. So the black line is the road, right? And the scissors are a car or a bus or a motorcycle or maybe even a train. And our job is to cut along the outside of the bear. I can fix this if you make a mistake, like if you accidentally cut off one of your polar bear's ears, I can tape it back on for you. But try your best to think about where your car needs to go. It needs to go up the side of the head, around the ears, over the forehead, around the other ear, and back down. Your scraps should go in the blue box under the paint table to be recycled. And now it's time to glue your polar bear to the Northern Lights background. So you'll need some glue, of course, and you'll need your background too. Your polar bear should not be floating in the air at all. The bottom of the polar bear should match the bottom of the black paper you used to make the Northern Lights. Try to make them nice and straight and neat, just like that. When you know where to put them, it's time to glue. Twist open the top of the glue, pick off the scab, and start to glue. On the back, of course. You're not going to put glue on the Northern Lights. Are you listening? You are going to put the glue on the polar bear's back. That way you know exactly how much to use. Instead of using a dot today, since our paper is so big, we're going to try to put glue around the outside of the polar bear and an X in the middle. Then, flip him over and carefully place him at the bottom of the paper. You're going to want to do a little tap dance with your fingers to press down your polar bear. Tippity-tap. And then it should be ready to go. He is so cute, and those Northern Lights are so beautiful. Really reminds me of the North Pole. What a fun winter project. See you later.